You're watching The Experience, Comic Culture and Sales, streaming live daily to Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter.
Thanks for tuning into The Experience. Help us out and hit subscribe over on YouTube and click the bell when you do. Need some help? Scan the QR code in the bottom corner. There's a super new way to support your friends over at The Experience. Head over to YouTube and send us a super chat, a super sticker, or a super thanks. We'll be super grateful for your support, and then keep an eye out as we launch membership services over on YouTube. It'll be a great way to get first look access at new content and shows before anybody else. Keep your eyes peeled and make sure you're following us on YouTube.
Hey everybody, thumbs up on your phone and on your computer. Remember that. Is that me?
Hey, that worked out well.
Yeah, was that me? Was there actually
it was new capabilities in StreamYard that I'm testing.
Nice.
Literally, they announced it at 6:30 this evening.
And Kyle said, I can do that in less than an hour.
Well, we can now upload our own music into that we can play like in the background of stuff. So I just went on my music service that I use and typed in "Weekend" and found one that was like, "This is the Weekend song," and so I put it in and tried to fade it down. The fade doesn't work well, but the service itself does.
Nice. That is very nice. I'm going to put art up in a minute. We're going to give this away. Everybody, let's talk about a few things real quick. First of all, thanks for being here on Friday. As I tell you guys every time, this is one of my favorite parts of the week and a great way to end the week. Get to sit here, chill with you guys, talk art. Sometimes it sells. Sometimes we just talk. Sometimes the art sells is the art that I don't want to sell. But that is what it is, right? Tyler T, BBB Hardcore, Robert Riley, Marcus, Ruben, Mr. Red Jack, Kenneth Bird. So many people in the house. Thank you for being here. Claim Art Rack. You don't know what the price is yet, naughty or nice? Jesus. Javi Albert, how are you?
You don't have to claim the Art Rack, but you can start doing this.
Lucera. That's right. Why don't you focus on getting into your entry so that you can get a free commission cover art? One person gets it. 1920s.
Marcus, there's actually a real great service to subscribe to that lets me get new music every week that I can use for free on all our platforms.
Yeah, there you go. We are here for free beer. Nice. All right, so if you are supporting us, if you can just hit that thumbs up on YouTube, if you can hit thumbs up or hearts on Facebook, if you can hit hearts on Twitter, or if you can hit that Android on Twitch, that'll be appreciated. And we're going to have a quick remembrance of somebody. Another person who's meant a lot to the comics industry passed away this week. Again, not somebody who was creative, not someone that everybody knew, but Pat McCollum passed away this week. And Pat was the original Wizard, the Guide to Comics editor. He worked with Garib and his family when they were first launching it. In the first year, when people didn't even know Garib was running Wizard out of his garage, everyone spoke very well of Pat, and there was a reason for it. He was a really nice guy. At DC, Vince Laterio and Adam Phillips, who now work with me, who worked at DC. When Pat left Wizard, he went to DC, and he was a really great editor there. And he used to come in every Thursday and give everybody donuts. That was his Thursday ritual for everybody. Just somebody who brought a smile to people's faces. And it's always sad to see someone go. I know it sounds weird to always say, especially so young, but yeah, especially so young. I don't know how much over 50 Pat was, but it probably wasn't that much. So, like I always say to you guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your family, hug your loved ones, because you just never know. And yeah. So, no, Comic Art Boston, not a good year. We've, when you think about it, Neil Adams, George Perez, Gary Leach, Tim Sale, Mike Pisciullo, and now Pat McCollum. It sucks. There's no other way to say it, but it sucks. So
what's interesting about Pat, and I'm just going to say this, is that Nick asked me right as we were starting the show to grab a photo of Pat. And I can honestly say there's only one on the internet. Like, he's one of those guys that was really important. Like, I knew of Pat.
Right.
But like wasn't in front of people. Like, he wasn't looking to get his picture taken, wasn't looking to get his a ton of recognition. He just wanted to make good comics.
No, I think there was one picture of him with a Galactus costume on. I think, when he was at Wizard, he wasn't known for being the guy who wanted to meet with people, meet with creators, throw around how important he was. And he was important. He was one of the most important people in the industry at the time. And he stayed in the industry and was a guiding force at DC. So
yeah, there's one picture, and one of the websites had it, where it's him and Scott Snyder and Jim Lee and Greg Capullo and a bunch of other people. And I can't save that picture because, well, it's copyrighted and there's all kinds of stuff. But I can clip this out. This is the only picture of him on the internet. And of what I know of Pat, this is a great kind of remembrance.
Yeah. So there's a part of me that always hates opening up the shows talking about this, but I feel like, and obviously we all celebrate and commemorate people like George, like Neil, like Tim, like Gary, but people like Mike and Pat that never got the recognition for what they did should be mentioned for those who knew them and those who didn't know them. So anyway, yeah. So moving on to something else. Kyle, break my stride on this. What do you want to talk about?
Well, you mentioned liking and thumbs upping and all of that kind of stuff.
Right.
I'm going to, only because, literally I finished this at 5:00 today. We're going to have a big YouTube announcement either next week or the week after here on The Experience. Big, like the biggest YouTube announcement we've ever made. Bigger than 1,000.
Wow.
Yes. Although we did cross 1,100 this week, which is great. So keep telling your friends. And we'll have something, especially for those of you who are fans of John and Rex and Robbie and AR and, the other shows that come to you from this room with this rack.
It is really great that you guys show up, and I appreciate it. And Marcus is right. If you ever studied Wizard from front to back, you just knew, you didn't know, because again, he wasn't the guy out there. He wasn't the guy like, oh, look at me, I am hanging out with Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld. He was just the guy like, let me write down and make sure that everybody's working on the stories about Jim Lee and Rob Liefeld so that the fans can know about it. So, anyway, Ruben, thank you. Ruben bought Dynamite.
That reminds me, Ruben, send me an email. Just I got an idea. I want to run it by you.
God.
Hey. Now
Not
we're
my-
plotting in front of Nick.
Not my place to say. Not my place to say.
I just knew it would make you uncomfortable.
No. What it made me think of. I'm not my place to say whom, right? If the person wants to say that it was them, feel free. But I got an Instagram message the other night, and the Instagram message said, I can use help becoming a Instagram influencer. And it was somebody I knew. Can you please hit this number for a text or something like that, or respond to the text and send me a picture of the confirmation? And I'm like, this does not sound right. So
Dude,
I'm
that's
like,
called a scam.
right. So I'm like instant messaging with the person, that just trying to feel out whether or not it's the person I knew. Marcus said it. That was from his hacked clone. So, and Marcus has got an hysterical sense of humor, right? So I'm getting these messages that sound like it could be Marcus just busting chops. Kyle is leaving Dynamite and joining Sheets.
TJ James, I actually am working with Sheets on something.
Nice.
That's my weekend job, is trying to get Sheets to give me free food.
There you go. Marcus has many clones. So finally, I wanted to give Marcus something. I emailed Marcus because we had talked about it earlier that day. Marcus is just such a great, all you guys are fantastic. Marcus happens to make every show, not just with us, but with Bill and everybody else, and with Ruben. And so I emailed him to tell him we were sending him something. Marcus is even like the guy who claimed something and sent it to Ruben as a gift. I mean, that's just who Marcus is. So I emailed him. I was like, by the way, are you instant messaging me on Instagram? He's like, no, my account was hacked. Whatever you do not confirm anything. I was like, okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I was getting those weird follow-up messages as if my spider sense wasn't tingling enough when I said goodnight on Instagram to who might have been Marcus and it wasn't. They were like, okay, did you do it? Question mark, then more question marks, then more question marks. Oh, Marcus, I even watched Deal Makers. They're just on sabbatical, man. Come on, we all love.
We're gonna have to do a night of scams, like times we've almost gotten scammed. Like just storytelling. Because I almost called Nick at like 2 a.m. in the morning one night because I saw he was still online because he never sleeps. But I had a friend who is not going to be at San Diego this year get reached out to about donating a piece of original art for an auction at San Diego to benefit CBLDF.
Right.
And I'm like, there's one person who I know who's awake who can verify if this person is real. And I went over to CAF and I typed in this person's name and he's there. So I'm like, okay, it's a real person.
That's funny. The best place to look, if you have not joined Comic Art Fans, which we affectionately call CAF, you should guys go to comicartfans.com. Over 1 million pieces of artwork. Bill Cox is awesome. Check it out. I'm still paying money to the Nigerian prince. Marcus, I'm the one who sent you that email. I haven't seen any of it yet. I haven't seen any of it at all. So anyway, all right, we should definitely get into this. Thank you, Ruben. That was great to break me away. By the way, Ruben, just to remind everybody else, so there are a few really exciting things. We'll be coming back with Deal Makers. There's no doubt about it. I know that now that conventions opened up, Bishara and Glenn have been doing a lot of jumping around. And matter of fact, Will's gone to a convention or two. I'm going to turn the air off.
Ruben is at a convention right now in Montreal, which I saw. Ruben, you should go see my buddy JM, who's there. He's with the Source Point Press booth. So if you're over,
nice.
Go see my buddy Jay, who is running Source Point Press booth at Montreal this weekend.
So to finish what I was saying, Ruben has had his own great podcast lately on YouTube. He's doing them Sundays at 8. He had two fantastic ones showing uh, the world's greatest Hulk art collection, which he has had some of the best Hulk art in the world in his hands, and he still has a good, nice amount. And that was fun. And he had Dave, and I can't remember the other gentleman's name. Ruben, please pop in the other gentleman's name. I feel like a jerk not remembering. But last Sunday, he had artwork that Andrew Hennessy inked that he was selling for Andrew. Some art that was new to the market, some art that had been pulled back from the market that he's putting back on the market. I've said this many, many times. Hennessy is one of my favorite inkers, especially over Mark Bagley. Dave and Steve Yarish. Thank you, Ruben. I apologize, Steve. Hennessy is one of the best inkers in the industry. Love him over Bagley. He's one of my favorite ones. Hennessy, Mickey. Look, with the amount of work Mark Bagley's done, naming 4 inkers is not naming a lot. But I always loved Hennessy. I love John Dell. I love Scott Hanna, and I love Danny Mickey over Bagley. But anyway, going back to this. So Ruben shows Sunday night at 8. This past Sunday, he had artwork for sale, and this coming Sunday, he will have artwork for sale. I bought 2 pages already. So he did really well, and you guys should check it out on Sunday. This is why I took all the art down today, because we're not selling anything. No, I'm kidding. We'll put the art back up. We were just shooting commercials and getting stuff done. But also Monday night, Amateur Dueling Dealers. This is going to be a good one. Jordan, who kicked my butt. I want a rematch one day, buddy. You're avoiding me. I want a rematch. All right? You beat me. Look at how you're making me shake. You beat me. And it's Jordan versus Tatiana, which I think is going to be fantastic. So Sunday at 8, check out Ruben's channel. And Monday at 9, you've got Jordan versus Tatiana on Comic Art Live on YouTube. And Tuesday, I may as well bring this up, Tuesday at 9, Mike Berkey, Ramita Man, will also be on Bill's channel, and he claims to be bringing over $1 million worth of art. So that will be fantastic to see. So, and by the way, Tatiana, if you're watching, kick Jordan's butt for me, because we both sold out, and yet somehow he made twice as much money as me. So kick his butt for me. Anyway, all right. Speaking of, I can make so many bad jokes now about butts and everything. We got Thor: Love and Thunder, but we also have The Boys. But man, we have Homelander's butt. I mean, there's lots of butts. So, by the way, the jokes get worse. He ate more protein. Comic Art Boston, yes, you bought. Actually, Comic Art Boston bought the first piece off of Ruben. He was the #1 fan. I paid for his shipping, or I'm paying for his shipping, something like that. So, all right, let me put some art up. I will need to go get the Thor by Kirby and Everett. Maybe I'll forget it, because somehow every time I put up pieces that are some of my favorite, they're the ones that sell. Oh yeah, and Jeff Wedding on Sunday. That's right. After Ruben's show on Sunday, 9 o'clock, Jeff Wedding will be on CAF University, schooling the proper way to art preservation. See, we are all in this together. We all help each other. That's what this community is about, which is why I love this community. And glutes, not butts. Jesus. Thanks for the props, Nick. Monday will be fun. All under $1,000. Nice. See, that's the way I like it. Mostly affordable art. I mean, look, $1,000, $500. It's all money, no matter what. But whatever we can do to make the hobby affordable for fans is the most important thing. So maybe I shouldn't have done this way. This is why I need Amy to do this for me. But speaking of but she went to go see Thor. Can you believe her? She left me in the lurch so that she could go see Thor. I mean, what's Chris Hemsworth got that I don't have besides good looks, great body, way more money, a movie career, idol of millions?
Yeah, but he has to be in Thor.
Oh, yeah, and he's in Thor, right. He's in a Marvel movie.
Of the Marvel movies, like, Thor is the one I would least want to be in. Like, because he's got to stay in shape. Like, because, like, Thor isn't ever, except for those movies, like, the last few where he was pudgy. Like, he can't get CGI'd as much. Like,
I think I would be a good Volstagg. What do you think?
Volstagg would be good for me as well. Like, or I've always thought, what I could do? I could play the Blob.
Look at Mr. Redjack. He should have stayed here. Hey, James Siegel. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Dan Wickline in the house. Alphot McGee. Well, yeah, you know what? Alphcat McGee, I remember Gerard Butler saying the first thing he does when he's done doing a movie is eat donuts for a week. Yeah,
Dan's right. Dan would be a better Volstagg.
Yeah, but there's nothing else left in the MCU for me. I mean, really, there's not.
Right, if he's Volstagg and I'm the Blob, I mean, you could play Kingpin, I guess.
This made me think of The Boys.
Should we start by showing it?
I just did. Let's stick with Volstagg. So put Warriors 3, number 2, page 15 up, because this is going to be a blockbuster. So claim Warriors 3 if you want to did that. He did 300. That's why. Yeah, no kidding. So $62 right off the bat. Neil Edwards, Scott Hanna. This is actual pencils and ink. This is $62 for
in honor of 62 Lefty Blues.
What was that?
In honor of 62 Lefty, who's always in our chats.
No, in honor of 1962, the year Thor first appeared in Journey into Mystery.
Hey,
No disrespect to 62 Lefty Blues. If you're here, jump on this. So this is Neil Edwards, artist from the UK. This is the Warriors 3. This was a Bill Willingham miniseries, one of the few times Bill actually did Marvel work. And this is inked by Scott Hanna. Let's see. It's just a beautiful page. You got the Warriors 3. You've got Volstagg. You've got Volstagg. Oh, man.
It's going to be a long night, everybody.
It is going to be a long night. It really, really is.
CVB takes it.
I need in honor of Mr. Redjack for $12. Jesus. 8 more for Silver Surfer. Ooh, what are we at? 40? Yes. 48. Okay, so this is just on YouTube. 48 watching, 41 likes. I'm 2 of the likes because I did it on my phone and my computer. So let's get 8 more likes, everybody. Marcus. You're going to tempt me to one day actually do something in honor of my nephew's ages. And that's going to be the death of me. Going to be putting some artwork out at $8. Thank you so much, Stevie B. Oh, good. Amy left me a pen that doesn't write.
All right, guys, remember, hit hashtag ArtEXP. You can put it in as many times as you want. So spam ArtEXP. I'm actually testing something with that hashtag. So I want you guys to keep putting it in as much as you can.
It's case sensitive, right? You got to tell everybody.
Just as long as it's that string of letters, hashtag ArtEXP, case irrelevant.
Okay. All right. So, Great Lake Avengers reminds me of episode 1 of The Boys with Termite. So this is what we're going to do. Hey, Mickey, how are you? All right. So what we're going to do, this is supposed to be $75 for in honor of my mom's 75th birthday. But it also is $300 page. Great Lakes Avengers, which is hysterical.
Nick, you could be whoever that guy is that's interviewing the character there in the top two panels. If we're still one for you in the MCU.
Yeah, that's the polar opposite of me. I need to be in a funhouse mirror for that to be the case.
Well, you just have more hair than Dan or I.
Sure. God, I can't believe this. All right. This is a tiny character. Get ready to say claim Great Lakes if you want this. Why don't we do this for... I'm not going to do it for how old
I don't think you need to, Nick.
Why's that?
Well, we're getting so many comments, but I thought I saw somebody claim it.
Of the gut. Well, if somebody did claim it, I'm still going to give them a better price. Need to be a mafia boss for sure.
Dwayne's a pain called it.
Dwayne's a pain. So we had this at 75. I was actually going to change it to 62. So Dwayne, you just got it for 62.
Nice. All right, cool. So what I was testing, and this is super fun, hashtag REXP is officially trending on YouTube.
Really?
Yep. I knew we could do it. Now it'll be fun to look at the analytics for the next week.
That is fun. That is cool. So thank you, everybody. Thank you. This is awesome. Nice.
Carl, who says, I'm new to this. Where do I find Ruben's Sunday show? That is on the Comic Art Live face or YouTube page.
No.
Ruben's I'm lying. Show. That's on Ruben's own.
Ruben,
page.
pop in the link to your channel. Pop in the link to your channel, Ruben.
You're right.
Give everybody the ability to get to your channel. Comic Art Live is for Monday night and Tuesday night of this week with and Wednesday night with Dueling Dealers. All right, so wow, we're not going to get to everything again. Okay, so remember this is the giveaway tonight. So hashtag ArtEXP. All right, enter. All right, we're going to do Moon Knight. Commission cover art. Thank you, Rick. Awesome. This is beautiful. Look at that. Look at how beautiful that is. I love the way Ken does not finish drawing the outside of Moon Knight's hood or cape, and it fits so perfectly. This is normally an $89.99 book, and we're going to do it tonight at, what are we doing, $69.99? Tell you what, let's make it a Thor terrific show. Let's do it at $62 as well, just for tonight. $62. It's commission cover art. We don't call them remarks because look how big it is. I mean, it's on New Avengers #1. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. This is Ken Hazer, whom we love working with, and it is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful cover. And Creative Keep takes it. All right, let me make sure I put in the lower price so that I can have Amy be upset with me for changing the pricing.
Well, I was going to say, if nobody claims it, that's the one you have to put in the price change jar. You know, JD charges you. I just take art. So
there you go. All right. So in Thor, Love and Thunder, we have the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Spoilers.
So, yeah, it was in the commercials. I
haven't seen a commercial.
Are you kidding me?
I have not. I saw the very first trailer.
How can you not have seen one commercial? They're everywhere.
Because I actively hide from them.
Okay. All right.
Like, it's a lot of work to not see this trailer. Like,
I know. That's why I can't believe it. I don't.
You know what? I have seen the ad that's also, is it an Allstate commercial or whatever for homeowners insurance where we love our new house, but there's a lot of hammering going on.
I didn't
and it's
see
got
that
Thor's hammer flying around. I've seen that one, but that's it.
You can still hit like. You can still hit that thumbs up. You can still give us hearts on Facebook and Twitter. You can still hit that Android. So the scene in trailer is different than the actual movie. All right. Now, that would be a spoiler if you went too far into it. By the way, I got to tell you guys one thing. The Boys. It is fantastic. Oh, my God. These last three, the third season is the best season. But the last 3 episodes of the third season, oh my God, they are great. This show is moving so fast. I mean, look, I have a limited imagination. So thankfully, the people who are doing the show are doing a great job. They have far better imaginations than I do. Because for me, I don't know how they're making it past season 5. I mean, they have done so much this season, and it's like, wow. So you got to check it out. All right. By the way, we also have a Kickstarter going that ends in like an hour and 27 minutes. Let's see where we're at. See the Kickstarter. It's doing well. We have 86 minutes left. I'm not saying break away now, but Kyle will put the link in. Dwayne's a fake. Kyle put the link in so after the show you can do it. But Dwayne's a pain. I hated the Boys for making me wait till next season. I know, right? All right, let's go to Guardians of the Galaxy because I got definitely thrown off with your saying that you didn't see that. Let's see. This is a $400 page. This is from the movie adaptation. It is issue 2, page 17. It's by Christopher Allen. Oh, wow. Okay, written by Will Pilgrim. That's a name I don't recognize. But we got Gamora, Peter Quill. We've got Groot. We've got everybody here. We've got everybody on this page. Thing is everybody is small at the bottom. So, I'll tell you what. I'm going to knock this down. I'm actually going to knock this down to $150. So, from $400 to $196.20 to $150. It's a great page. It's from what year is this from again? Jesus. Doesn't say. I think it's from 2018, maybe.
Alfie out here getting all kinds of existential in the comments.
Aren't we all small in the end?
Yikes.
Oh, man. It's going to be... So, Marcus, Alfie, and Ronald, that makes for a killer team on there. So, yeah. So, look, this is a beautiful page. It is... But it is blue line. It is blue line. I want to be clear about that. So, Christopher Allen penciled this, scanned the art in, sent the file to Scott Hanna. Scott printed it out, did his beautiful, beautiful inking magic, inked it, and that's what went to the colorist and the letterer to be published. So, original art, Guardians of the Galaxy movie adaptation, just as the Guardians of the Galaxy are in Thor, Love and Thunder. And God, this one hell of a title, Love and Thunder. Oh, boy. I don't know. There's some crazy stuff that I saw in the commercials, like is that Barry's cousin? No, I don't think so. Build up the rank this way. Oh, nice. That's good to know. So thank you, Marcus, as always. All right. So Amy will probably come in on Monday and spoil the entire movie for me. Not because she wants to, because I'll ask her to. So
Yeah, you guys, if you start to get the warning that Mr. Easy Go Lucky said, you go ahead and stop. Because what you don't want to do is get their spam filter there on the YouTubes.
yeah, you guys have helped us greatly. You can.
Yeah, no, I just literally wanted to get it trending, which we've done. And now I can sit back all week and spend my whole time doing math, which I hate, on how many clicks we got because of that hashtag. So
Nice. All right. Let's go to the last Thor related. Oh, second to last Thor related piece. All right. So Avengers 29, page 8, blue line. Walt Simonson. This is blue line again. Walter penciled the art, sent it to Scott. Scott printed it, inked it, and then it went to the colorist and letter. So this is the final original art that was done. We're only doing one giveaway tonight, Ruben, just one. Claim Simonson. You got it, Werpenstein. This is a great one. You're going to love it. You are absolutely going to love it. You know what the crazy part about it is? Do you want to know the biggest reason why I bought this when I bought it?
it was Walt Simonson?
Close. But
I mean,
put it back up. Put it back up again. Put it back up again.
All right, just a second. There we go.
Submariner's in it. You can barely tell, but Submariner's in it.
I would just think that Simonson's signature at the bottom is the whole reason. Like,
it is listen, it's a huge reason, and this is a great one. Let's see. All right. So this went to Werpenstein.
it did.
Congratulations, sir. You will love this. All right. Let's go to another cosmic baddie. FF number 1. This is the Jonathan Hickman, Steve Epting, Paul Mount series. This is commission cover art by Chris Campagna. Now, this commission cover art is like a $90, $100 piece of art. I can never remember. Okay, 90. We're going to do this at $53 because I am 53 years old.
Did Nick just freak out for everybody or just for me?
I picked it out for pretty much everybody, but if you want it to be just about you, you can make it just about you. You know that you are right to ask that question. I just always assumed it was Stein, but it's good to find out. Yeah, we're up. Please let us know. We want to get it right. And Ruben is the master of making sure everyone has the correct pronunciation of people's names, which is fantastic. You know, that's awesome. So you got beautiful storm clouds in the background. You've got a great series by Jonathan Hickman and Steve Epting and Paul Mounts. And believe it or not, the book is from 2018, which is, I feel like saying only 4 years old, but it's already for. Oh, okay, just like the Bears.
So Stain, because if it's anything else,
Berenstein. No, it's the Berenstein Bear.
No, it's Stain. That is the Mandela effect.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. Okay. It's always about Kyle, Thor, Love, and Kyle. So this one's $53. Frankenstein.
Frankenstein from the greatest movie ever made.
It's definitely up there. And your name is Igor. It's Igor. Well, they told me it's Igor. Well, they were wrong, weren't they?
Yes,
My
master.
great-grandfather worked for your great-grandfather. Of course, the rates have gone up. All right, one more. I'm terrible at this. Terrible. Ruben, you and Kyle said that it's stained, so that's right. You guys got it. So, Igor, would you help me with the bags? Certainly. You take the blonde, I'll take the brunette with the toy bin. Damn your eyes. Too late. All right.
We're going to get in so much trouble now. Go ahead.
Why?
No, just because we're going to spend the rest of the time quoting Young Frankenstein.
Oh, you can do that. You can do that for forever. Werewolf, their wolf, their castle. What are you doing? Oh, I thought it was a game. I was just playing along.
I'm watching this tonight when I get home.
Okay. Real quick question, and then we really should go back and talk about art. Why did Marty Feldman's hump keep moving?
I don't know. I've never heard that story.
Because it was 20 pounds and it was bothering him, so he kept moving it from side to side. And they put it into the movie. Wasn't this over there? Huh? What do you mean?
We should get some Ken Hazer, Young Frankenstein.
What's my favorite? What's my favorite of the auction? David
What's your favorite piece tonight?
Oh, tonight.
The one you need to go get.
The one I need to go get. All right, you guys talk about this. You talk about how great this is. I'll go get my favorite child and hope that nobody's watching that wants it. So I'll be right back while Kyle talks.
So the last thing we had up there was the Fantastic Four CCA that is remarked by Chris Campagna for $53. So just throw it in the comments if you're into that for Fantastic Four. Remember, hit hashtag ArtEXP to get entered in the giveaway, but also because we're trending, and that's super fun. We have other pieces that will be coming here in a minute, but just remember, if you're on whatever platform you're on, make sure you subscribe or hit follow, hit the likes, hit the hearts, hit all the things. Nick's always about the YouTube, but make sure you're doing it on Twitch. Make sure you're doing it on Facebook as well. It helps everywhere that you can do it. And then last things last. At the end of the show, I'm going to put up a link. If you claim something or won something from the show, make sure you fill out the form in the link. Otherwise, Rex gets all Rexian and emails me going, do you have this person's email? And I have to go find it. So Make sure you fill out the link.
All right. So I bought this from Will Gabrielle last September, maybe? Will, you can correct me. Or maybe it was earlier this year. And you have to be my age. Thor 173. This is a great one. Circus of Crime. Both Will and I love the Circus of Crime. You've got the Ringmaster. You've got Ulick. You gotta love the way Kirby draws a clown. I mean, look at the clown talking to the Ringmaster as Ulick is hypnotized. I bought this from Will. I love it. I am going to do one thing that I wasn't going to do. Alfcat McGee. I love it for one other reason. Princess Python. I love it because it is Bill Everett inking Jack Kirby. And I mean, look at those thick fingers that Kirby draws. But man, the way Bill Everett inked this, oh God, it is so gorgeous. But I got to tell you that first panel with the Ringmaster jumping as Ulick is throwing stuff, that is like every Kirby action character jumping. You could see that being Captain America. You could see all of it. Tears of a Clown. That's right, Mr. Red Jack. No, it's not large art, actually. It's normal sized art. It is. So, I mean, what year was this? I don't even remember. So, oh, wow. This was 69. Would have thought it would be. By the way, Bill Everett is responsible for the Avengers. Okay, wait. I'm becoming Anthony, not talking about what I was going to do. All right, so this has to be a check. This absolutely positively has to be a check, and the check has to be written to me.
If you're from 2022 and don't know what a check is, it's a little piece of paper that lets you give people money.
Absolutely two freaking legends, CJ. Namor Everett. So let's see. Large art stopped around 144. Thank you, Will. I will do this for $7,300. I will knock off another $1,200. Because in honor of the Thor movie and in honor of this being from 173. So let's see one thing. Let's see. Just want to check one thing. Yeah. All right.
How do you spell check?
In Canada, that's how you spell check.
CHECH?
CHECK. In Canada, it's CHEQEUS. So yeah, $7,300 check only. So, thank you, Will. How great would it be if the Circus of Crime were in the movie?
See,
Is that a hit?
I was just thinking that the Circus of Crime would have been really great in a Harley Quinn animated series style show. You know, where it's that real traditional 2D animation and not the super, thought out stuff that Marvel's doing now.
I want Circus of Crime to meet with Ghost Rider. And then maybe this one cover that Will is dying to get will come up to air. The Ghost Rider Circus of Crime. That would be a beautiful thing. A beautiful thing. So they can, with the tone they are pushing now. Yeah, right? This is gorgeous. Will did sell this to me. I mean, look at the panel with him mesmerizing, just where you see his eyes and his hat, just the circle going. It's just great. So, Cirque de Crime. Yeah, the Circus of Crime will be easy to do with special effects, so why not? Exactly. So, Bill Everett. Do you know why Bill Everett was responsible for creating the Avengers, Kyle?
No, Nick, I don't.
All right.
Just because I know you want to tell the story, and if I just answered the question,
if you know,
take the wind out of your sails. It's because he was late.
Right. Daredevil #1 was supposed to come out in 1963. Marvel had like 8 slots a month that they had to do. And Bill Everett was late, which is why you saw Joe Orlando draw issue 2 and 3. And Stan had to put together another book. And instead of coming together a new character, he's like, let me take a few pieces of characters we got and put them all in one book. I'll call them the Avengers. Now I need a villain. Ooh, Thor's brother, Loki, make a great character. And that's why Jack Kirby actually only did the first 8 issues, because he was squeezing it in on top of everything else that he was doing. So, anyway, that's my whole thing. Cirque du Soleil will be in Tyson's Corner, Virginia later this month. So anyway, this is beautiful. And I know that this is definitely a marquee item. If it is something that would ever interest you, this would be a great time to get it. All right. So we did not get to the John Romita Captain America last week from issue 2, page 2. This is Romita Jr. and Jansen.
Are you sure it's page 2? There's page 21.
Page 21.
I was like, I don't want to put the wrong one up.
I was right about the 2 though. You know, the 21 does start with a 2.
No, I said, I just didn't want to put the wrong thing up.
I hear you. All right, so Romita Jr., Klaus Janson, Captain America, New Bucky, Great page. Hey, Ronald's back in the house. I thought he left us. Nice. Good to see you again, Ronald. So you were right. You were half right with the two. Yeah, why not, right? So we had the Captain America. I think it was also issue 2 last week. The flashback, the 4 pages with Cap in World War in the Great Depression. Before World War II, excuse me. Long week. So we didn't get a chance to show this page from issue 2. This is an absolutely gorgeous page. It's part of the same story. It's Rick Remender's classic tale. I can't believe it's almost 10 years old already. This is when Cap is in Dimension Z fighting Armin Zola, and just so much was happening. Beautiful page, top to bottom. John Romita Jr. I mean, the guy's back at Marvel doing Spider-Man, which is the character he was born to draw, and it's great that he's doing it. And I can't believe, when you think about it, he's been in the industry 48 years, I think, since he was 19 years old. He's 67, and he looks better than most of us. So I was watching to give other people a chance with the CCAs. Thank you, Ronald. So Alphat McGee, we all got to keep trying. That's all we can do. Oh, ME Comics is here. There you go. ME was on Ruben's show on Monday too, picking up some nice stuff. Sunday show. So anyway, this is this beautiful page here. What time is it?
Are we ready to do our drawing? Or should we do one more piece and give everyone one last chance to hit hashtag ArtEXP?
Everybody hit ArtEXP. I'm going to show the 3 boys pages again. So I don't remember what we priced these at. Did Amy send this to you?
I don't have any of this information.
Oh, in that case, I'm just showing it, not selling it.
There you go.
So, real quick, Russ Braun with the end of the season here. I will say this. Could anybody have played the legend as well as Paul Reiser did? Have you been watching The Boys, Kyle?
I have not.
Oh my God.
Well, I will tell you this. And this is a fun thing. I read all of the original issues of The Boys as they came out, and I read Dear Becky when it came out. Nice. I did not like the show.
Whoa.
Mainly just because the show didn't feel like Garth Ennis trying to make me uncomfortable as much as the books did, and I was looking for Garth Ennis trying to make me uncomfortable.
I will say this. Watch season 3. Oh, by the way, Alpcat McGee, if it's on your list to both read and watch, go to Kickstarter. We have a Kickstarter. Pop in that Kickstarter link. Kyle, everybody, we have. I can tell you how long.
I know nothing about a Kickstarter either.
What do you mean?
I know nothing about a Kickstarter.
You don't have the link to the Kickstarter?
For what?
The Boys Kickstarter?
Yeah, no.
Oh, I'll pop it in myself then. Be that way. Okay. All right, Schultz.
Well, Alfie, I will tell you this. I prefer Garth Ennis over almost anything. And so the fact that I didn't like the show just was I felt like the comics were more wild and were a lot more fun for me. Well, I think the show is fine. I don't think it's a bad show. I just would rather go back and read the comics again.
And the only thing I'll say is that the show has made itself distinct from the comics. And I will tell you right now, the show is out of this world. Did the
It's
the
the
link
same
come
reason.
through?
It's the same reason I didn't love The Walking Dead, right? Like, I loved the comics, so I wanted the comics in a show. I don't have anything, Nick, but we can put it in the
Oh
comments.
no, I
later.
put it in. I put it in the chat. I put it in the chat. Or did the algorithm like say no links allowed?
I don't see it in any chats. We'll deal with it later.
And we also have a humble bundle. Yes. Let's see. All right. So, but I will tell you this: watch some clips of Paul Reiser as the Legend. He is fantastic. All right, Ronald. We have this CCA left, $53 for my 53rd birthday. Everybody, here's the one thing I'll say about The Walking Dead. The one thing that started happening with The Walking Dead, which is not happening with The Boys, with The Walking Dead, it would be end of a season, they found a new home. End of the next season, they destroyed the new home. End of the next season, they found a new home. End of the following season, they destroyed that new home. So that was the one thing about Walking Dead. It was like, kind of reminds me of Turok in the 60s. Every episode was about him getting lost in the valley and then him coming out of the valley. Every single issue. Anyway. All right. Do we have an 8:00 show tonight, Kyle, or you just got?
I have a hard out at 8:10.
All right.
I'm gonna make it where I need to get before Nancy's show. I got to be out of here by 8:10.
All right. So let's do this. Let's do the contest. All right.
All
Did
right.
everybody hit in #ArtEXP yet?
All right. Here we go. Ready?
Wait, before we do that, if you're on YouTube, 2 more thumbs up to 50. I know we're at 49, but for some reason, YouTube knocks off 1 thumbs up. Probably mine for hitting it twice. So you already have 20 Chris Campagna CCAs. Well, you need a lucky 21. Yeah, Creative Keep. I got to tell you, 3rd season of The Boys 2. I can't believe how fast they moved it. Like I said, thank God they're more intelligent than me. Because if this was me, I don't know how they get past season 5, but I know they'll figure it out. All right, let's go.
All right, here we go.
Start spinning that digital wheel. 35 entries. 49 people watching and 35 entries. Huh?
Alfie.
Oh, my God. Alf Cat McGee out of the blue. How did I end up here, Germ? I don't know. Oh, wow. Alf Cat McGee, congratulations.
For those of you who may not have put 2 and 2 together yet, Alfie is the person who helps Miss Jen on her shows behind the camera. So when you buy a book from Miss Jen, Alfie's the one making sure you actually get your book.
Nice. And since she's not a EXP employee, she can still qualify to win. So, congrats out.
Welcome to the addiction, Alfie.
Now we gotcha. We gotcha.
The first taste is free.
Exactly. I am telling you though, watch Paul Reiser. So did you find the Kickstarter link at least? Did you find it?
I did not. But here's the link. Here's the link to register for tonight's show. So if you bought anything or won anything, make sure you fill out that form so that they can get your stuff shipped to you. Facebook it to me, Nick. It's going to be easier.
I can do that. So everybody, so there's only less than an hour left. So if you do want to support it, it's appreciated. Yeah, that's right, TJ. We hook them right in. We did the hardcover omnibuses, and we actually printed them in Canada to get them out quicker, and they cost us a heck of a lot more money than we anticipated. we didn't know the price, but we wanted to get it to everybody while we could. And that was the best way to do it. So Kyle now has the link, and let's see, Bale played the hell out of Gore, but wish it would have used. Oh, okay. So let's see if there's anything.
All right,
else.
so that kck.st link that I just put in the comments is the boys Kickstarter.
Thank you.
Yep, and the link I'd put in previous to that is the link to register for the show. So I'd appreciate it if you guys filled that out. And then, yes, Joram said it. Make sure you get in with Comics Unlimited on the EXP. That comes up at 9 o'clock tonight, which is why I have to literally run out of here, drive as fast as I can to where I'm going to do that show. So, it's a busy night for me. But we'll be there, and Carlos will be remote. If you know Carlos on that show, it's the best thing that's ever happened to you.
I do not know Carlos.
He helps Nancy. The long-running joke is that Carlos and I are constantly busting each other's chops.
Oh, okay.
More than you and I. So,
That's pretty nuts. I said that is actually pretty nuts.
Yeah.
More than you and I. There's a few pieces we didn't get to. We'll get to them next week, guys.
Can we show real quick? We have a couple of minutes. Can we show the Loki that's immediately behind you? Even if we don't sell it tonight and do the whole shebang, that is just so damn cool.
Isn't it?
Who did that one, Nick?
Sebastian Fumarara, and it's 10 years old, believe it or not. Jesus. Now this is what you would imagine Loki to be like kind of a little decrepit looking, like his soul. Is
that a cover or is it a splash?
It's a splash. It's a splash from issue 3, page 22. It's from oh wow, Roberto Sacasa. I didn't realize it was him. So let's see. Any way to put the claim link in the main link drop for after the shows? Yeah, I think we can do that. You can pin that, right, Kyle? We can pin the claim link. Let's see. So, Alf Cat McGee, just keep trying. That's all you can do is keep trying. So yeah, I love the kind of like maniacal, decrepit Loki there. I always found it to be really, really appealing. And yeah, Carl 53844, were you able to copy paste Ruben's link? So let's leave it at this because Kyle has to leave and I can go on and on and on. Even my signing off will probably take 3 minutes. So everybody, what I say to you every week, take care of your families, take care of yourself, okay? Hug your family because we never know when something terrible is going to happen. Tune in 9 o'clock tonight to Carlos and Nancy McCann. Nancy runs one of the best and one of the oldest stores in the country, Comics Unlimited out of Tennessee. Tomorrow night we have Taji Beats from 10 o'clock on. He puts in a lot of effort if you want to check it out. Sunday at 6 o'clock, Fat Jack's Comic Crypt, probably one of the 3 oldest stores in the country, in the entire US of A, if not the world, that is a comic store. 6 o'clock Sunday, Latchkey Manifesto. Monday at 5, we have Miss Jen with 2 great interviews. 6 o'clock, we have John and Rex, 2 people who actually know what they're talking about. 8 o'clock, Miss Jen comes back with some great comics. Then Tuesday, we have no sale shows, all cool in-store shows promoting stores. We got Kyle, we got Dan. It's a great show. So all I can say is take care of yourselves, take care of your family, hug your loved ones. We all work hard, but let's find the few moments to appreciate what we have because we never know when it's going to be taken away from us. Thank you all for being here on Friday. Thank you for helping me end my week on a great note, because I enjoy spending it with you. And enjoy the weekend. Take some time to yourself. Take care, everybody.
Get the inside scoop on everything happening at the Experience every week. Join our mailing list by scanning the QR code at the bottom of the screen and then watching your email inbox.